Everybody's welcome to Mia Cucina. Mia Cucina in Italian means my kitchen. E la prima cosa che dobbiamo fare è prendere il faddale. What did I say in Italian? The first thing that we need to do is put on the apron. Everybody, when you go to Italy, you're going to know faddale because I keep saying it over and over again. Well, sometimes, you have to really practice. I have a deliciousness today to show you. And it's just, oh, it's wonderful. And it's a one skillet meal. I like this one skillet meals because you have everything there. And this is my creamy lemon chicken cauliflower. And it's amazing. And wait till I show you what I'm going to do. So right now I want to heat up my oil. Everything that you need to know about this recipe is by scrolling down on the recipe, and you will find all the measurements and all the ingredients. So my oil is heating up. I'm also going to add my butter in that as well. Got done with that. And then I have my little chicken, my wonderful little chicken, guys, that I have here. And then what I like to do, guys, is to make them, try to make them all even, because it'll make the, the cooking easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to season these guys. Just mix it up really well, all of it together. Come up here, season everybody. And I'm going to do it on both sides. And then the rest of the seasoning, I am going to be adding it later. I'm going to turn these guys over, because right now my butter is melting, and that's exactly what I want to do. And I'm just going to kind of flash cook these guys. I just kind of want to brown them in this deliciousness of olive oil and butter. And again, this is very, very tasty. It's a low-carb dish, and it's just wonderful. And this is one thing that we really love this dish, my husband and I. We just absolutely love it. And I'm just going to continue to season because, we're going to be seasoning it as we go. Okay, now that my olive oil and it's nice and, can you hear it? It is time for me to go ahead and make sure you let your chicken or whatever you're using, always take it out 15 minutes for it to come to room temperature, so then that way it'll cook a lot better. And I find that when you do that, it just tastes better. I don't know, for me. It doesn't have to be for you, but for me, yeah, right there. Okay, so now I should be able to get my 2 pounds here of my wonderful deliciousness. And I have even the little pieces, I'm telling you, you don't want to throw anything away. You want to use everything on this little chicken. All right, so now I'm going to remove this. This is all done. I'll be right back. Did you miss me? And I'm just going to get yourself one of these bowls in a little, something to cover it, because we want to keep it warm, even though it's going to go back in here. So now I'm just going to turn them over, because I just want a little bit of a sear in there. So I am kind of doing this, guys, on 425 if you have one of these cooking things over here. If not, it will be like a medium high, because we just want to kind of give it, we want to help this out so it'll make our cooking time a lot less, because all of this is going to go back in here. I have forgotten one thing, and get yourself a little one of these guys so you can, get all those juices back in there. Oops, it's popping. It's popping and it's doing their thing. Pop, 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 pop. Just a few more minutes, because this is all going to go back in here. And wait till I show you how we're going to finish this. Very easy, very delicious. One skillet. And maybe one bowl, because sometimes, you you can use one bowl, easy. I have, you know, for me to show you how I do this, of course, I have all of these other little dishes. But in your case, you may not have to have all of these. But if you organize yourself, guys, if you organize yourself, you're going to find that it makes your cleaning and your cooking very simple and very easy. I always get ready the night before. I get all my herbs, I get everything ready the night before, chop everything the night before, and then that way the next day's a lot easier, especially, you know, if you work away from home, you can get all of these things all ready to rock and roll. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and take the chicken out. It's popping and popping and popping and popping over here. Hey, let me turn you down some. Oh, it already smells wonderful. We haven't really done much, guys. Just did the olive oil here. And these will continue to cook, you know, while you cover them up. All right, take care of that, finish with that. All right, now I'm just going to cover this guys up, just like this. Now to this, I am going to go ahead and add my lemon slices. Yes, the lemon slices all go in here. Because what I want to do now is I want to get the taste of the lemons. And we're not going to throw these lemons away, guys. No, 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 we're not doing that. All right, now to this, I am going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, when I have my lemons, I squeeze them and I put them in a little bottle and then I write down when I did that, because lemon juice stays very, very fresh 4 to 5 days after. And then after that, it starts losing its flavor. I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons of that. 1, or just a little more. I really love lemon. And this is a creamy lemon chicken cauliflower, right? So I'm just going to add just I want to use 3, but that's my personal preference. And but you know, you can use 2 tablespoons, which is fine. So what I want to do is right now, I just want to get the lemon with all of this deliciousness right now. Because this is what's going to really infuse and give this dish the wonderfulness that it needs. And then I'm going to bring the lemons back into this little bowl, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. Very simple transaction. It's simple ingredients, but delicious ingredients. Okay, so then now that see, what you're going to know when the lemons are ready, and I'll tell you why, is because they start turning colors. They start even getting more yellow. It's amazing what happens in this pan. It's like magic. I call it food magic. Yes. All right, so then now I'm just going to take these out. Come on. Take 1. And see what happens is, you know, they get really well, very well, you know, they already have released some of their juices. This is going to go here. This is go there. Come on, you. No, I'm even using, you know, the end of the lemon. I don't like to throw anything away. Okay, now to that, I'm going to add just a tiny bit more of olive oil. That's why I always like to kind of keep it on the side over here. And I'm just going to shifuli. Remember what I taught you? It's a calabrese, you know. I was born in Calabria. And this is the nickname that my family had, the shifuli. Now I'm going to add my garlic. And here, quickly, my wonderful, rosemary goes in there. My lemon goes in here. Oh, my lemon zest is going to go in here like so. Ooh, delicious. And then I'm going to bring my chicken broth that I have here. You can use chicken stock. It doesn't have to be broth. And I'm just going to bring this now to a boil. So now I'm going to raise the heat to go a little higher. And what I want to do is I want to bring this deliciousness together. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see what I am doing over here. You still have the lemons. And now the seasoning. Remember the seasoning that I used before? It's all going to go right in there like that. And That's going to give it a nice smoky flavor, deliciousness, deliciousness, deliciousness. I want to utilize all of my wonderful rosemary. Then now what I want to do is I want to come back and I want to bring my chicken with all its juices. Make sure you get all of the juice. I'm making a mess. But you know what? It's okay. Even though you know you have to clean up your mess. But you have to clean up, right? No problem. No problemo. No problem. No problem. Now I want to come and bring my wonderful deliciousness. Oh, I love cauliflower. And I'm even using some of the greens too of the cauliflower. So I just want to get it all in there. Get it all nestled in there. All in there. They're all going to be in there. Just like so. And then what I do is my cauliflower floret is very large, guys. I cut them in half. So then that way everything cooks together at the same time. So what I want to do is I'm going to use my spoon because I want to make sure that everybody gets this deliciousness as this cooks. Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to cover this baby up. Okay, so then while this is doing its thing, let me just clear the decks over here a little bit. So we don't, oh, the lemons. And now we can add the lemons. Now you can add the lemons back in here or not add the lemons, but I'm telling you, I like to eat the lemons with this. Now you don't have to add the lemons, you can use it for later, but I like to put them all in here. And it's like I said, this is a nice lemony. And I'm just going to save these two other ones because these are the ends. And I'm not going to utilize the ends, but I'll just keep this just in case. So now that I have this, I want to cover this up. Alright, so then now what we're just going to do, we're going to cover this guys up. In the meantime, I still have my wonderful grated Parmesan cheeses imported. And if you live locally, there is this place called Mazzaro's in St. Petersburg, Florida. And that's where I get my cheese. So my cheese right here, because what's going to make this entire creaminess is going to be the wonderful cheese. And also, I am utilizing yogurt, Greek yogurt, which is nice and thick, but that's going to come later. Now what I want to do, so I can walk you through the whole entire enchilada, even though we're not making enchiladas, is I have my parsley. And while I am chopping my parsley, well, because by the time this is chopped and put in here and all it comes together, it should be done. This is how quickly this dish comes together. I want to talk a little bit about the underutilized herb of rosemary. Rosemary is, you know, and again, you know, I'm not talking about eating a pound of rosemary. It's to utilize more rosemary because rosemary is very good for the gut, and it also keeps you healthy. It is full of antioxidants and antibacterial. I can never say the word. You know, it's a very hard English word for an Italian. Okay. Something. You know what I mean. Hey, you try to speak in three different languages. Mamma mia, I get confused. So what I want to do now is I want to add a nice tablespoon, very big heaping tablespoon to this dish right now. Because in the meantime, I'm still utilizing my parsley because we want to utilize that parsley. Okay, so now if you want, only if you want, you can remove the lemons, but I'm just going to leave it like so because I absolutely love it the way it works. Now what I want to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some of the cheese, not all the cheese, some of the cheese, not all of it, just some of the cheese, just a little bit in there because I'm not ready yet to finish my sauce. And a good tablespoon of this Greek yogurt. I'm just going to leave it just in there like so. See how you can see that? And I'm just going to cover this baby, put this on the side. I am going to continue to chop the rest of my parsley because this is how I am going to finish it. I also over here have a sprig of rosemary. A sprig of rosemary. It's very good. It's an antibacterial, and you know, 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can really help you for your immune system and for you to be healthier. Now be careful because it's all in moderation. And Reggie is ready. Hello, Reggie. You may see his tail coming through here because he smells chicken and he thinks he's going to get it. And probably he will because there's no onions in this, because dogs cannot eat onions. So what I want to do is I just want to chop my parsley right here. Chop, chop, chop. This is my homemade that I grow here. I grow two different kinds of parsley. I grow an Italian parsley and a Mexican parsley. They're delicious. One is like really greener than the other. And this, what I want to do is I want to save this to the side because parsley is delicious and yummy. And then what I want to do is when you're using the sprig of rosemary is just take a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit, just a little bit, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop this very, very, very fine. Very, very, very fine. Because you don't want to chomp in because one thing about when you grow your own, sometimes it's very soft and sometimes it's a little bit, I don't know, harder, not harder, stronger. I don't know how to quite explain it. But see, these right here are very soft and these right here are a little bit more prickly. It's the best way to describe it. Okay, so then now I have this taken care of. I'm going to come over here because this dish is almost ready, guys. This dish is almost ready. And I'm just going to now bring back my entire... Oh, yes. Ooh, let me put this down. I love Greek yogurt. You can make all kinds of deliciousness with Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt, you can add some nuts, you can add some fruit, and that could be a dessert. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to utilize a little bit of Greek yogurt, a little bit of honey, and then add a few toasted almonds on top of that and makes a delicious dessert. And it's nice, nice. Now I'm going to add my cheese into this. I know it seems like a lot of cheese, but I make sure that I measured it. And now I'm just going to mix it all together into this creaminess. This creaminess that it's less fattening, low carb. Oh my God, it's looking so good, guys. Oh, wait till I show you. And I'm just going to mix this and get this. I'm going to use my spatula now because now I'm making this beautiful sauce. Oh, yes. And you would think with the lemon that it will curl, but it does not because, we cook the lemons in here, in the lemon juice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to taste. And it's got this beautiful juice. So now I'm not going to serve it with rice, but you can definitely utilize, you can serve this with rice, you can serve this with pasta, if that is what makes, if that's what you like. Oh, it smells wonderful, and I can't wait till I taste this because we got to taste. Let me just taste this. Oh, it's lemony. It is refreshing. It's a really good dish, especially in the summertime or when it starts to get warm, or when it starts to get hot. Really nice, beautiful dish. And I personally like my cauliflower almost al dente, but I definitely want my chicken to cook. So I'm just going to continue to mix this like this. And then my chicken is not quite done yet, but I'm not going to keep you, so I'm just going to cover this up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in a bowl, like so, and then you're going to take the parsley on top of that. And if you want, so people know that's lemons there, you can add more lemons, but at this point there's quite a bit of lemons in there. Oops, I shut it off. I was wondering, it wasn't boiling. How interesting. Be careful because as it makes more of the sauce, it starts to get thickened. Okay. Oh yeah, it's looking so good, guys. It's looking so good. All right, so what I'll do is, actually, it is done. So I'm just gonna take my wonderful chicken. Oh, and it's like it's got the sauce, this beautiful white sauce with the lemon. Oh, I love lemon. You know, I grew up, actually my mom really loved the lemon. My mom would always get lemon ice cream, and she will get anything lemon. And I think that is the reason why I love lemons so much. Oh yeah, oh yeah, so tasty and so yummy. We're just gonna make it prettier. Trying to make it pretty, you know. Gotta make it pretty. Gotta do the thing. Gotta make it pretty. Gotta make the lemons show up a little bit here. Oh, here we are. Oh. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God. I can't wait to dig in. Now we put the parsley like that. And if you want to, you know, you could put a sprig, you know, a sprig of rosemary, that you can have it like so. And then what you have, let me show it to you guys. What you have is this delicious creamy chicken with cauliflower. Look how yummy and delicious. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. God bless every single one of you. Thank you to my sponsor.